Sitting on a front porch in the early morning breeze. Sitting on a front porch, just an old friend and me. Drink a little coffee, read all the local news, talk a little gossip every now and then. Smell that ham cooking in the kitchen, a brand new sunrise in the sky. Sitting on a front porch, minding all your business. What a way to make the day go by.
I pledge allegiance to the flag of the United States of America and to the republic for which it stands, one nation, under God, indivisible, with liberty and justice for all.
Well, come on back in here and join us for a brand new year coming up. Wow, 2026, that's all I can say is wow. A brand new mayor of Alexander City, Mike Dinsmore, with us out here. Happy New Year, my friend.
Happy New Year. Good to be with you. We
got so much to look forward to in 2026. We just had Jay Reyes out here talking about this brand new campus that you and I, we went to the old one.
We went to the old one, got old chert on the track and all that kind of stuff. You fall down, get skinned up. This one, I think it just lifts you up a little higher.
Yeah, this is going to be something. This is going to be a huge part of what Alexander City is, too. I mean, you know, from the mayor, from tourism, people coming in here, what do you have to offer me?
Every opportunity, and education leads the list of a lot of different things. You know, quality of life is led out by education and health care and other things that we're working very hard, and that we have just a wonderful presentation and abundance of here for the people that want to come here.
We'll have Jim Peace out here in just a little bit with our hospital, and all these just those few people with you being out here. It's all part of tourism. I mean, you know, it's all part of why would I want to come to Alexander City? Well, we're showing you.
Absolutely, and there's so much to do. You know, in the wintertime and New Year. But, you know, New Year means it's not long to spring.
Right.
The crappie are biting, the spotted bass are biting, the things are
It always gets back to fishing, doesn't it?
It always gets back to fishing with me. But it just gets better, and then the summer and the vacations. And Alex City is one of those unique places, I've said this several times, where you can come here and spend a week and a half, 2 weeks, and not have the same experience. Because if you home base right here, we have a plethora of offerings from the mountain range in Cheehaw to the lake to museums in Montgomery and Auburn to the Horseshoe Bend.
Short distances, too.
Short distances. Get, you know, home base here and an hour at the most to run to all kinds of venues.
I'll go back to Horseshoe Bend. We don't use that enough. That is and I've been saying this for years, that is a national military park right here in our backyard. Absolutely beautiful.
Absolutely, and beautiful shoals and everything. So the park and the shoreline that surrounds it, and that your access from the boat ramp there and everything is it's just a great trip. And you know, there's a trail that you can hike if you want to hike it. Yeah.
I remember when I was Woodfin Martin. Now Dan Scott was the Flint Hill Troop 164 head man at the time. Scoutmaster. And I remember going on that trail, and I remember that first day I had bottles of ketchup, mustard, and mayonnaise, and old Joel Mass, we lagged behind the whole day. Well, I hope I didn't trash up the area, but when I left that next morning, I didn't have any of that with me. I learned how to pack. But God, so many experiences. I don't know if scouting is what it used to be, and that breaks my heart. I tell you whose heart it breaks too is Mr. Lawrence Allen too, because he was very much involved in it.
He and Worth Veazey and Lee Sudam, you remember, that was the scouting director for the old Tuckabatchee district back in those days. I can remember Lee Sudam, Mr. Sudam, when we would hike the Horseshoe Bend Trail, he would meet us there at Midway, at this overnight place. He would meet us there every year when we'd hike that thing and tell us stories.
Who is your scoutmaster?
He was one. Billy Von Headley.
I met Mr. Headley.
Ben Russell was an assistant, came in and out from time to time when we were there. I was part of the old Russell Scout Troop.
Yeah. What the experience you got from scouting then, those memories. Going to Camp Tuckabatchee, loved it. Staying in those old cabins. Just, though I don't know if young folks experience that. Let's talk 2026 for Alexander City. Well, what's some things that you can throw out there that maybe people know that's happening, know that's going to happen?
Well,
anything in particular?
2026, one of the things that has amazed me about being mayor this short period of time is the tremendous resource that we have at the city office center. I was with some mayors, a group of mayors in Montgomery this past week, and I shared with them, I invited them to come to Alex City for one of the meetings because I said, you can't believe our city hall. And city hall that belongs to you people has 53 acres. We sit on 53 acres there. And I got to looking at it last week and thought, man, this would be a beautiful park.
It would be.
Beautiful place to come walk your dog and those kind of things. So one of the things we're going to be doing in 2026 is opening that up to the people. It's the people's property, so the people should be able to use it. And we have a major event, and I won't say anything more about it, but we've got a major event.
Well, you can tell me, Mike.
In the process of being, nobody will tell anybody in Alex City.
But that's good.
It'll be out in the next few weeks. The announcement of it. But I would just encourage you, don't plan anything special for the 4th of July.
Okay. Wow. Okay. So I'm liking it. I know we've talked about this with you being on before. Will the sidewalks, will that happen in 2026?
Happen in 2026, and it might be 27 finishing them, and right now we're having a conversation. Everybody, that sidewalk to nowhere is part of a grant that would only take the sidewalk that far. And what the plan is now is that sidewalk eventually will be a walking trail all the way back to downtown.
Wow.
And what we're wanting to do now is assessing, and I asked the folks to assess last week whether we want to extend it from where it is now and move on closer to downtown, or do we want the next extension to go downtown and start back toward the city center, so the next grant will meet in the middle. But hopefully within the next couple of years, we'll have a walking path from downtown to Chick-fil-A.
Wow, I love it.
Taco Bell and all those access the stuff on this side of 280 without crossing 280.
And of course, 280 will be finished as far as the paving. And I know it's been a headache, but God, it's going to be beautiful when it's finished. 63 South, that'll be finished hopefully early 2026. It's going to be great. And is it a headache? Yeah, now, but headaches, tend to good things come out of it.
I had those people down at the lake yesterday fuss at me about 63. I told them, with all due respect, though, as much as I love those people at DOT, it's going to be next spring. We can't rush that up a whole lot, but I do have a paper on my desk saying that they're estimated right now, weather holds, spring will be the end of it.
Which is right around the corner. We briefly bring this up, and I want to bring it up right now. Can you talk about our railroad that runs through this beautiful downtown area? He'll answer that in some way when we come back. Well, let's talk about the weather. It's 32 right now. It's going to be a beautiful first day of the year and really nice temperature. 64 for a high today and nothing but sunshine. Tonight, not as cold, 40, few clouds. Now, let's go into our first weekend of the year, New Year, 2026. 62 and 53 tomorrow. a big chance of rain. That rain should be moving out still. This hadn't changed on Saturday. 61 and 38. Then Sunday, Monday, and Tuesday, really no rain to speak of. Low to mid 60s Sunday, Monday, and Tuesday. Upper 30s, mid to upper 40s for your low Sunday, Monday, and Tuesday. There's your 5-day forecast brought to you by our friends at Alex City Marine, saying Happy New Year from the Yerke family. And I saw Henry Ford just the other day. Now, Henry's, of course, he's closed today, like so many businesses are, but he'll be wide open again tomorrow. Emporium Wine, Henry Ford, and Blair say, Happy New Year in 2026.
Glory's Furniture Express, your expressway to savings. Come on, get on board. Glory's Furniture saves you more. We try harder in every way, so drive a little and save today. Glory's Furniture Express, your expressway to savings.
Inspired by the bold bison, Southern Union students blaze new trails every single day. They press forward knowing their SU education will lead them to success. Affordable, accessible, and locally unparalleled. Whether you're transitioning to a university or launching straight into a lucrative career, a degree from SU SDC can help you blaze your path. 3 locations, dedicated faculty and staff, endless possibilities. It's all waiting for you at Southern Union. It's time to venture forward. Register today.
At Beyond Home Care, we provide in-home care services to individuals needing assistance with activities in their daily lives. We work with each client to provide personalized home care and sitter services. Whether it's assistance with bathing and personal care or an escort to a doctor's appointment, each client receives the individual care they need with the dignity and respect they deserve. Give us a call today at 256-414-6090 or visit us online at beyondhomecareal.com.
Russell Medical Total Fitness is ready. Are you? Do you have arthritis? They can help. Pilates are for everyone. Ask them about the Silver Sneakers program. Get moving in a class now, or if you prefer, personal training on land and water are available. They have invested in new equipment for you. Invest in yourself with a dedicated and knowledgeable staff. Call today, 256-329-7623. Tiny Homes by Wind Creek now renting Sleepy 4, full kitchen, private fishing pond, boat charging station, and pet friendly. Call today, 256-935-9337 or tinyhomesbywindcreek.com. Located in beautiful small town USA, Alexander City, Alabama, on Highway 63 South, turning into Wind Creek State Park. And there they sit, ready for you to sit on their front porch.
A1 Lock and Key Service. Owner Bernie Atkinson asks you to keep his number, 256-329-2539, on you at all times. Bernie has a complete locksmith service for auto, business, and residence. He is licensed, bonded, and insured with over 39 years experience. Services include sales, installation, and a 24-hour emergency service. That's what service is all about. 256-329-2539.
And welcome back to the New Year's show. Happy New Year. 2026 is here, and we got a lot to be, number one, we got a lot to be thankful for. Mike Dinsmore, Mayor of Alexander City, we got a lot to be thankful for.
Oh, we're blessed people, and we have just an amazing community and resources that people need to come and take advantage of.
We were talking about the railroad. What we're talking about there is just them helping keep it cleaner. See, I don't look at it so much as dirty. I look at that big old train that comes through. I love it. You and Patsy live close by where you can hear the whistle. We talk about this a lot. It's soothing, and it's a big part of our community.
Oh, it's a big part of our community, and it's one of the reasons that we have some of the employers in here, and the access to rail, especially with the Kellerton Park.
Right.
Having that access to rail and the new spur that's being worked on out there, you know, where the timber company, Two Rivers, can take advantage of that. The thing is that I get complaints about is, one, the red lights. You know, when the arm comes down, why can't some of the traffic lights be different so you can go parallel to the rail instead of cross? Can't we buy some new lights? So, but the germane part of it is that I do have Jessica Sanford trying to set up a meeting with the railroad so we can talk about better care of their right-of-way inside the city limits, or either take care of it or let us assume the care of it and
That's fair.
and waive the liability. So we could and would, but a mural, I've even had somebody suggest a mural, but the wall downtown where the mural would be is actually on the railroad's right-of-way.
Where is it? What building?
The main street, the other side of Carlisle's, as you come in off Washington, on that wall right there. That's actually on the railway's right-of-way instead of the city's right-of-way.
Really?
That wall is.
So they would have to okay that?
They'd have to okay us putting a mural on it.
That's wow, I would never have thought about that.
Yeah.
But I love murals.
Yeah.
I think they're huge. They can be a huge part of a community. That's how you relate. Maybe you're just driving through here. Oh, I remember they had in fact, it's been suggested on one of Larkin and Kenny's building is putting the old picture of Hank Williams coming out of the jail cell. So it's a part of our history. Yeah. It's a part of our history.
It is part of our history, and we can talk about other people cleaning up what they've got, the railroad and the city and all that. But the one thing all of us can do in this new year is make a New Year's resolution that we're going to keep our own property up to date.
Bingo.
And if we keep our own grass cut and trash out of the lawn and don't pile junk up, the attractiveness of the community is huge when it comes to getting people wanting to come and move in here, because they don't want to move into this neighborhood when in the neighborhood of $300,000, $400,000, $500,000 houses. There's this one right here that drags their property value down because it has too much debris.
It's business. Yeah. Really, you got to look at it.
It's business.
I want to go back to Jessica Sanford. You mentioned her. She's a huge asset to this community.
Jessica does a good job, and
with the
she
city.
Gets there and works and keeps things off my desk that don't need to be on my desk, and is appropriately hosting people in that need to be in.
She's really good with people.
She's doing a good job.
You know, the city of Alexander City, with every department, I just want to say a personal happy New Year to you. We hope it's a great year for you. 2026 is shaping up with having Jay Reyes out here, Jim Peace here, and just a little bit with you out here. These are just, you three are just I'm going to say a small, huge part of this community. Everybody's got a part of it.
A very small part, and if everybody will get behind leadership directions and follow and do what you need to do, and you can do, then there's no end to what we can do in the future working together.
I agree.
I used to have a mentor told me that anything the mind of human beings can conceive, the heart can deliver.
Wow.
And we, the people of Alex City, need to get our head right and our heart right.
Yeah, I agree with you.
And good things will happen in 2026 and all the years to come.
That's just a great way. I mean, that's to me. I was going to ask you about your New Year's resolutions. That right there is that we should all have that New Year's resolution right there. Have our mind right, especially our heart.
Mind and heart.
If that old heart gets right, the rest will follow.
Absolutely.
You agree with that?
Well, that's right. And I used, always. You got to think with your head, you got to feel with your heart, and you got to get that appropriate balance.
Yeah, I agree.
And if you get that appropriate balance, the man upstairs, as my daddy used to say, he'd take care of the rest of it.
You know what? That's how I refer to him all the time.
I knew you did.
And I do that because that's the relationship I have with him. And I feel like I've got a good relationship with him. And he allows me to call him the man upstairs.
Man upstairs.
Because he is the man upstairs. With 2026, and you're so brand new as our mayor of Alexander City, Chuck Ledbetter, the mayor over in Dadeville, I see two communities really coming together, maybe for the first time ever. Even though we have, I really see that bond. I see it starting to happen.
And the bridge, 280 again offers an opportunity to bridge that gap in multiple ways because our city limits don't meet, but our city limits, and we got to have Jackson Gap in there.
Oh yeah.
Because if we can finesse the whole thing to where we realize this isn't about me, this isn't about you, this is about us, and this is about us being good neighbors to each other and to our neighbors across the river and up the road.
Right. I'm excited about, and I know I keep talking about this, but this ag center that's in the Gap, I know Mayor Lucas is tickled, but that's going to be a huge part of both sides of the river.
Big time.
Yeah. You never did show animals, did you?
I didn't, but I had I called him an uncle. He wasn't any blood kin to me, but I called him uncle up in Shady Grove. Used to train Palominos, quarter horses.
Really?
And, a guy named Leon Morton. And he got into it. His granddaughter was real big in riding horses.
Beautiful horse. If I'm not mistaken, that's what Roy Rogers was.
Yeah, that's right.
Trigger was a Palomino. Just a gorgeous.
Yeah.
Are they show horses? I mean, is that what she would use?
She ran barrels and show horses and participated in contests and all that. But he had some beautiful horses.
And we're going to be able to have those kind of events there, and so many more. Not just to do with ag, but you hear me say this all the time. Agricultural, Mike Dinsmore, is so much more than the dirt. And I say that almost every day out here, but I'm seeing it with our young folks, how they're branching off. And we got this university right down the road called Auburn University that's known for that. In a big time.
And that ag center that you're talking about, all these events taking place, under roof.
Yeah, exactly.
I mean, usually we've been going to those events, they've been out, and if it rains, it rains, and not. This is under roof.
Yeah, we got a lot to, again, we'll go back to kind of where we started. We have a lot to be thankful for 2025. We got a lot to be blessed with 2026 coming on. My friend, thank you so much.
Thank you.
Look forward to you being sitting in that same place a whole lot in 2026.
I look forward to it. Happy New Year.
Happy New Year. We'll be right back. Salvation Army has a great 2025, and just wishing each and every one of you a happy New Year for 2026.
Central Alabama. This is our home. It's where we work, where we play, where we raise our families and grow old. And in the unfortunate event we become sick with cancer, thanks to UAB Medicine Russell Medical Cancer Center, this is where we heal also. We have invested in new technologies and expertise so that now we're able to treat all sorts of cancers, and you never have to leave Tallapoosa County. UAB Medicine Russell Medical Cancer Center. Compassionate, convenient, collaborative cancer care right here at home.
Sometimes we want to be Old MacDonald and have a farm, but an oink oink here and a quack quack there ends up costing a lot of everywhere. Old MacDonald knew that Pop's 49 Feed and Seed in Dadeville was the best place to save here, there, and everywhere. Just a short drive from Alex City and New Site. Pop's 49 Feed and Seed is on Highway 49 North in Dadeville. 256-825-8812. That's 256-825-8812.
Farmers and Merchants Bank of Dadeville is building a foundation of strength and trust in the entire Lake Martin community. With our modern branch in Dadeville and caring, attentive staff, we've established Farmers and Merchants Bank as a reliable friend to your banking needs. Whether it's just a savings or checking account or any commercial, auto, or real estate loan, Farmers has local decision-making to build a relationship with you and your needs. Farmers and Merchants Community Bank. Strength, service, community.
Looking to transform your outdoor space? Look no further than Bama Sheds. As a family-owned and operated business, we understand your needs. That's why we offer no credit check, rent-to-own options. Enjoy free delivery and setup within 35 miles of our 4 convenient locations. Whether you need a shed, pole barn, garage, or carport, we've got you covered. Visit our website at bamasheds.com or call 256-268-8484. Bama Sheds, where quality meets affordability and your outdoor dreams become reality.
We are a debt relief agency. We help people file Chapter 7 and Chapter 13 under the Bankruptcy Code.
This is Marcia Mason, your local Lake Martin bankruptcy and Social Security disability attorney. Mason Law Firm is located at 217 Madison Street in Alexander City. Call 256-329-1313 to schedule your appointment today. All initial consultations are free and strictly confidential.
No representation is made that the quality of legal services to be provided is greater than that of other attorneys.
A fresh start begins at home. This new year, Dixie Electric Plumbing and Air is bringing comfort your way with maintenance inspections starting at just $29 and installations as low as $50 a month. Start the year right with Dixie. A fresh start begins at home. This new year, Dixie Electric Plumbing and Air is bringing comfort your way with maintenance inspections starting at just $29 and installations as low as $50 a month. Start the year right with Dixie.
Craving pizza done right? Come to Lake Martin Pizza, where flavor meets the lake, with 2 locations, 63 South in Alexander City and Highway 49 South in Dadeville. Grab a 14 or 18-inch specialty pizza or build your own masterpiece. Go half and half your way. In a hurry, stop in for our lunch specials. Hot, fresh pizza by the slice, served daily. We've got more than just pizza. Try our fresh salads, cheesy breadsticks, garlic knots, and sweet cinnamon twists. Lake days, game nights, or family dinners, Lake Martin Pizza hits the spot every time.
And my buddy Anthony Walter says, thank you for a great 2025. I hope to see you real soon in 2026. Anthony's plumbing number is 256-596-1111. Happy New Year. 2025, man, it's just flown by, but it's been a great year. But you know what? You've not seen anything till you look at 2026. We're going to get a good start with Senor Ray. Ray has had here with us this morning, Superintendent, Alexander City Schools. The brand new campus of Benjamin Russell High School is about to happen.
Yep, it's about to happen.
Wow.
And before we talk about that, Kenny, let me just say that I'm so glad that it's just you and I today. You know, I know both of us like Scott Blake a lot, but sometimes he kind of gets in the middle of of what we're talking about. So
I love it when we just throw somebody under the bus. They can't do anything about it.
Yeah. So
Scott, Happy New Year to you, buddy, and to your family.
Yeah. No, but we are excited, Kenny, with the new high school. A lot of things going on.
Golly, it's been 30 months.
30 months, yes, sir. August of 23 was when they broke ground. Dr. Beverly Price was the superintendent at the time. When we got here in, I guess it was full time, July 1 of 24. we were about 22% in, so we've overseen about 80% of the project. Again, appreciate the good work that Beverly did. She and I have known each other for a long time, and it was a pretty good seamless transition there. So we've seen about 80% of it come to fruition. We're almost there. Before we came on there, as I mentioned to you, Department of Construction Management is scheduled to be here on the 17th.
Is that the state?
Yes, that's the state. And that's the group that comes in and they give you a thumbs up or thumbs down on where, on the build. Now, anytime they come in, they'll be looking at a final punch list. Obviously, anyone that's done anything construction, whether it be home or business, understands that you're never going to have them come in and do 100%.
Have they been in before?
They have not been in an official capacity to make a determination on whether the building is ready or not. But we have our architects, Lathan Architecture. We have our program management, that's Scout Program Management, and then Mark Simmons, who's our maintenance director. They've been going along throughout this process, specifically the last 6-8 months, and really focusing in on the things that, hey, these are the things that need to be addressed prior to Department of Construction Management coming in. They'll be here about 4 days, 3 to 4 days, obviously, to walk a building of that size. It's about 220,000 square feet of occupied space.
It's just a head shaker to me.
It is. It's $102 million. There's a 20,000 or so square foot, 30,000 square foot third floor that's just storage. It's not occupiable space. So the entire building's about 250,000 square feet. And so it'll take them obviously 3 or 4 days to walk through. Hopefully we will have the fewest things possible on our punch list, and then we will take that punch list and move from there. We always wanted to try to get in before Christmas, but as I mentioned, I think the last time we did have a change in job superintendent in November, which I think didn't necessarily. It didn't put us at a stop, but anytime you change leadership, it kind of takes a couple weeks to kind of get things going back to where we would want it. So I really feel good about us getting in by the end of January, and we're excited to do that. One of the things that I'm really excited about that is that, we named the court at the arena Paul Carney Court. Right. We certainly, I want to make sure that we get that in before the basketball season's over. We have numerous home games scheduled, so we'd love to do that. But again, I think it's, it's going to be something that the community is going to be really excited about.
Tell me, have you talked to the class of 2026 or individuals from the class of 2026, which will be the very first to graduate? What do they say?
They're very excited. Yeah. Super excited to be the first class to actually walk through those halls.
Have they been in there yet?
No, they have not.
Wow.
And of course, we can't because it's an active construction zone, and so there's some liability there. Now, what we will do on the 19th, and I've spoken with Mr. Benefield, the high school principal, and again, let me say that Shannon's done a great job for us. It's not often that you move from an old building to a new building, and I couldn't be more pleased with what Shannon's done. Anything I've asked him to do, he's done, and he's done it well. So
his military background probably helped him.
Oh yeah, I'm sure it did. I'm sure it did, and so I appreciate him and his administration. But we'll take the teachers over on the 19th. That's a half a day for us here in our school system. So we actually won't have students at the high school. Now, grades K through 8, they will be in school a half a day on the 19th. But in order to get the faculty and staff over on the 19th, obviously we can't have students on campus at the high school.
Right.
So we'll take them over for a tour of the school, let them see what they'll be looking at. And if I could continue to talk about that moving into January, and I'm going to send some more information out to the community in a Facebook post and kind of give them, and I do that from time to time.
You've done a good job.
I want them to know as much as they can about what I'm thinking and how this is going to transpire. But what I will say is obviously with the transition, we can't make a transition while students are on campus. So what I'm looking at is, in all likelihood, there will be a week in January, potentially early February, where we'll have to go virtual for about 3 days. Well, actually for about a total of 5 days, but 3 of those 5 days would be to have the teachers at the high school get over there, get their classroom set up, become more acclimated where everything is in the school. The furniture, the desks, the student desk, teacher's desk, et cetera, is all going to be there. They're just going to move in. So they'll be taking their stuff that they have accumulated, they'll get it set up, et cetera. And then my goal would be, again, for 3 days of those 5 virtual to be conducting that type of business. And maybe the 4th and 5th day, we'll have to do like a new open house for the students. You know, where like on a day you bring the seniors in the morning, they'll do orientation, just like they did at the beginning of the year. Juniors in the afternoon.
What are they?
Well, I mean, you know, the seniors would have never, the students would have never been on campus. So we've got to, you know, walk them through the building. Yeah, so it's almost like starting a new year where, you know, seniors in the morning, juniors in the afternoon, the next day sophomores in the morning, freshmen in the afternoon, and then after those 5 days of that, 3 being the teachers setting up, 2 being more of an open house, then we start full force that next school day. So that's kind of the thought that I have and how that's going to play out. And we still will have a day or 2 where we have it open to the community for the community to come out, and we want them to be able to tour the school as well. Kind of just an open house for the community. So we're excited about what the new year holds for us.
What do the teachers say, the faculty? What are some of them say? I mean, you know, this is all brand spanking new. They're fixing to walk into a campus.
Absolutely.
Well, what are they?
Oh, they're super excited, and you know, they're asking all the time, when can we go? When can we go? So you know, I mean, it's just like moving into a new home, and they're going to be in classes that are state of the art. And I think it's a great recruiting tool for us as far as faculty and staff goes. I mean, people, they're going to want to come to Benjamin Russell High School, not only for the tradition that it already has, but it's a brand new building. And when you've got everything you could ever ask for, wouldn't you want to work in a place like that?
For sure. Do we as citizens, do we realize the impact that school's going to have on us yet?
I don't think so. You know, it's you know, I've heard people say this, and really this is true in anything. It's an arms race. And when I say it's an arms race, people are going to choose where they live. They're going to choose where they go to school. And those people that have the best facilities, the best opportunities, that's where people are going to move their family to. And when people see what's already here in the Lake Martin area, and then you see that new high school as well and all the facilities that we have that goes with it, you know, it's going to bring people into our community. I mean, there's no doubt about it. You know, it kind of goes back to that old saying, what field of dreams, if you build it, they'll come. And that's just the way it is. And so I'm excited to be a part of this, and it's just an exciting time to be in this area.
You know, I've been excited. 2026, I've been talking about it for a year now, and I guess because we do see so many things that's going to happen. And yeah, we've been talking about the new Benjamin Russell High School, and we've seen some pictures, and here in a little bit we'll show you some of those pictures. But do we really realize the impact it's going to take on for this city? For our future?
Absolutely.
I mean, you know, for years. And we're going to talk more about that. In fact, we're going to show you more about it when we come back. Porch Auto says, man, I finally got my truck by, got my oil change, got that slow leaking tire, got it all patched up, and I'm ready to roll. And they're ready to roll too for 2026. Happy New Year from Porch Auto Sales, Highway 280 Kellyton.
Amanda Scroggins with RE/MAX Around the Lake will cover every inch of Lake Martin's 880 miles of shoreline to find your family's dream home. Amanda's experience is top-notch, and she is consistently a top 10 RE/MAX agent in the state of Alabama. Her love for her clients is sincere and from the heart. Call her today at 256-749-6955 888-888-6634 or visit her website, amandascroggins.com today.
Jim's Pharmacy at the Lake, located on Highway 49 South in Dayville, home-owned and operated by Jim Clanton, has an experienced staff that is all about your wellness, offering the convenient packaging to help keep your medicines organized. Jim's Pharmacy also has a great gift selection like pecans, socks, lake t-shirts, open Monday through Friday, 9 to 6, 9 to 2 on Saturday. Give us a call at 256-373-3449.
Hi, I'm Quinn Harrelson at Riverbank and Trust. As a mortgage lender, I work hard to earn my clients' trust. That means being accessible when they need me, on my personal cell phone, even on the weekends, and delivering mortgage options that work best for their financial well-being. Building lasting relationships and the excitement of helping clients purchase a home, well, that never gets old.
The best lakefront properties don't happen by accident. They're designed, crafted, and built to perfection. Trusted for over 35 years, Lakescape creates breathtaking waterfront retreats built to impress and made to last a lifetime. From your mailbox to the end of your dock, we are the single source answer to design, build, and maintain your dream lakescape. It all starts at lakescape.com.
On Lake Martin, there's so much to do, but if golf is your sport, you gotta get to Stillwaters Country Club. We offer the region's best course and facility for only $40 per round with cart weekly, and an amazing $45 per weekend play. Make sure to inquire on any of our membership options, including full family, senior, student, or just spouse. Options that offer true value for your golfing pleasure. Book your round today at 256-307-1081 and enjoy one of the region's best courses with top-notch service. Stillwaters Country Club. Open to the public, golf, dine, and enjoy anytime.
Floyd's Feed and Seed covers both sides of the road in downtown Dayville. Incredible selection of plants, stones, insecticides, and gift selection in the additional part. Original store has tack and boots for men, women, and children, gloves, hats, belts, and Carhartt clothing. Come on in and visit. Open Monday through Saturday for your convenience with a whole lot of service. Floyd's Feed and Seed, downtown Dayville, Alabama.
Hi, this is Brian Bice with Bice Motors. With our all-star lineup of Dodge trucks, Jeep, SUVs, and Chrysler cars, we offer the area a team dedicated to making your next vehicle purchase a positive experience. Our sales team offers competitive pricing, and we back up all sales with a service department second to none. Bice Motors also offers the area's best selection of pre-owned vehicles. Visit Bice Motors at 2133 Cherokee Road in Alexander City.
Guaranteed lowest price. Buy it at Bice. Bice Motors.
Well, Gary Tapley, owner of Eula Mays, downtown Alexander City, inside the square on Calhoun Street, got off to a great start in 2025. Just opened a few months back. He's looking forward to a brand new year with all of us. Eula Mays, breakfast, lunch, and supper. And don't forget about catering, too. Eula Mays says a big old Happy New Year. And welcome back to the Front Porch 2026 edition with my buddy Jay Reyes, talking about a brand new high school that's be opening in January 2026. Benjamin Russell High School, the campus. In fact, we got a few pictures we just want to throw up and show you. This I'll turn it over to you right now.
That's the front of the school. That's the main entrance, and I think I said this last time. It took those guys about 2 weeks to get those columns up. That's Leadership Lake Martin. We did a tour last week. Actually, it wasn't last week. It was back in mid-December.
Right.
They actually did this, and It's just massive. That's the lunchroom. We're talking about the lunchroom. It seats 372 students. It'll be, when I say multi-seating, the way it is now, the chairs and seats are all the same. You're going to have booths. You're going to have high chairs, regular chairs, round tables, square tables, rectangular tables.
Will that be a place the pancake breakfast
I
will move
think we
to
could
now?
probably do that. I think we could probably do it. There's the locker room, the football locker room, varsity football locker room. Just a great space for them, 76 lockers. Every one of them has a place to sit down, also a place to lock up any of their valuables and things of that nature.
This is pro stuff.
Oh, it is. It's got that rubberized floor. That is actually the wrestling room. That was a very interesting room there, and then that floor is actually, when you walk on it, you can feel the floor give.
Really?
That's the wrestling room.
Really?
And we'll roll the mats out on top of that,
Right.
but it was designed to have some give because, you know, when you slam people like, say, Bill Young, you know how he got slammed back in 77, 8, 9, then he won't feel as bad. The Bill Youngs of today won't feel as bad getting slammed. And so that's a picture from the courtyard.
Wow.
That's the interior of the building. Remember, think about this. It's a rectangular building with a courtyard in the center. And so it's fully landscaped, fully turfed. Kids will be able to go out there and you know, eat during lunch. They'll be, you know, going back and forth to classes, socializing there.
This is a cellar right here.
Oh, absolutely.
This picture right here
Yeah.
sells me on this area.
I mean, it's a beautiful place. That actually, you're looking up to the back of the library on the other side of what you see in the building would be the actual front of the building, but it's a beautiful, beautiful place. That is the auxiliary, no, that's the welding facility. We have 15 to 20 welding booths there. We lined up our career tech. You have welding, small engine. Small engine obviously goes with Lake Martin. I think we have a few small engines that happen in Lake Martin. We have our culinary, and then we have our nursing. Culinary trying to meet the needs here locally, and then Montgomery, Birmingham, into the Auburn area. Culinary is huge.
It's growing.
It's growing. We have many restaurants here on the lake. And then obviously with having Russell Medical Center, the top, in my opinion, and I'm speaking, I believe factually from all the indications we have and surveys, results that the state gives out, Russell Medical, as far as a local community hospital, number one.
Yeah,
and so we want to make sure that we take the kids that we are creating in our nursing program and funneling them there, and then as well as Birmingham, Montgomery, Auburn. I mean, obviously we have nursing needs everywhere, so that is our where our small engine and welding is. This is the Performing Arts Center. There's about 672 some odd seats there. No, excuse me, 300. No, I'm right, 672 seats there.
Wow.
Listen, you could fall asleep in those chairs. They're that comfortable. And some people might say, well, that doesn't hold the entire school. No, it doesn't. If we want to meet with the entire school, which rarely ever happens, we go to the arena, and that's where we would. This is it's actually better because it makes your performers feel like it's full, if you know what I'm saying. Because there's 1,100 seats at the old high school.
Right.
So it's a great place to be.
You said the arena.
Yes. It's a gymnasium. Well, it's a gymnasium, but I call it an arena because when you go into that, you'll go, this is not a gym. This is an arena.
Wow, okay.
It's just massive. That's another picture from the stage, looking out into the seating area. It's just top notch. We're going to have performances there by our drama, our band programs.
All that can grow.
All that can grow, absolutely. We've got space now to grow. And we'll still be renting out the old auditorium for public events, et cetera, but this will be strictly for student performances. Now, I would say this, if we have special performances, let's say, for example, if the Birmingham Symphony calls and they want to come here, this is a place that we would have something like that. But as far as public access and use, that will still be at the old high school.
The acoustics will be a whole lot different.
Yeah, it will be. Yep. So there's the multi-purpose room. That's actually on the top floor of the arena. In that particular room, we could do obviously multi-purpose. We hope that that'll be a place where our tip-off clubs for basketball will be able to watch the game from that area, potentially serve them meals in the evening or refreshments, etc. That would be a place where our dance team would practice. They have the mirrors there, and it's got that rubberized floor. Now we could also run mats down on that as well. but that's a multi-purpose room that could be used for many, many, many projects. That's just looking down the halls. You have LVT. At this point, these pictures are from right before completion.
Right.
They have that cardboard down in the middle to try to keep everybody walking down the halls. But you have LVT, and you have multiple. You have browns, you have grays, just to kind of break it up a little bit. But from one end of the hall to the other on the front, it's over 550 feet. So it's like a football field, and football field from one end to the other.
Wow.
So,
Do the students have lockers?
no, they don't have lockers
Really?
anymore. It's all computerized.
Wow.
Yeah.
That's new.
Now we're on the concourse in the arena. You see me there speaking. To my back is the actual playing floor, but that's an actual concourse there where people can walk and move around. The seating there is about 1,200 people. So it's a big one. It's twice what we have now. The band room, a nice carpeted area, storage, and more storage. You couldn't ask for more storage. Now, that band room in that particular back corner of the school, that is our tornado shelter.
Wow.
And what you see in those tornado shelters are, most walls are single block with some rebar in it for the concrete to grab a hold of when you pour down into the blocks. Most of those walls there are double blocked with just massive amounts of concrete and rebar rammed down into those blocks.
There was so much put into this.
Oh, yeah, it absolutely. That's actually... I want to say that that is the lunchroom kitchen.
Okay.
Well, no, I take that back. That may be our culinary, but both the culinary and lunchroom has the same equipment. You're talking about hundreds of thousands of dollars of equipment there. A kid, again, we talk about selling points. I mean, these are things that kids who currently don't live in our district may be interested in coming and being part of us, and we certainly. Well, that's a picture of the arena.
Wow, that is an arena.
What I have been told, the speaker system there, I've been told when it is turned up as loud as it will go, it's actually louder than the football field, and I have a hard time believing that, but they assured me that it is.
Wow.
Now we won't do that to our patrons, obviously, but. The neat thing about this is the players, for safety purposes, the players and the fans are separated. There are railings which keep the fans from coming onto the floor. As you know now, players and fans are right on the floor at the old Benjamin Russell. But here they won't be able to.
I see that now.
And I don't know if you can see it, but like on the right-hand side, you see it says court, but above that is actually Paul Carney's signature. That was embedded into the floor, so we're excited about that. So, yep, there it is. Yeah,
Thank
there
you,
it is.
Ryan.
Yep, it's Paul Carney Court, so we're excited about that.
How special is that? How special is this whole thing?
Yep. And this is just in a classroom. If you notice, the LVT is kind of a gray color. Back behind on the back left.
LVT.
LVT. Yeah,
LVT.
It's LVT.
What's that?
Some kind of. Yeah, it's LVT.
Okay.
Yeah. Stands for something. I know that.
I knew we needed Scott Blake out here for something.
We did. That's when he could have jumped in.
Hey, thank you for being out here. Folks, let me tell you something. 2026 is shaping up like something that we've never witnessed before. We're a growing area, and again, thank you. Thank you. And your excitement, your chest kind of sticks out a little bit bigger now.
It's bowed up a little bit, And Kenny, people ask me all this, a lot of this, a lot of times they'll say, well, hey, how do we get to Benjamin Russell? We don't live in Alexander City. I want to remind people that while we do charge tuition grades K through 12, grades 7 through 12, we actually have a tuition waiver form. It's $1,500 for the first child, $1,000 any additional children. But what we want is the very best students in this area to come and be a part of the Benjamin Russell family, Alexander City Middle School family. So in grades 7 through 12, if we have a child who sees an opportunity and they are involved in band, or they are involved in track, if they're involved in baseball or softball, if they're involved in drama, or if they're academically, they have desires and have a proven track record of academic excellence. Those are the kind of kids that, hey, fill out a waiver form. And we certainly have waived tuition for those types of kids because, again, while we want to, first of all, give our kids who are here in Alex City an opportunity, if there are kids outside of our city limits that are interested in being a Wildcat, we certainly would encourage you to check into that because we do have tuition waiver for grades 7 through 12 for those people that are involved in something. And that's the kind, I ask kids that all the time. Kenny, I know I may be running along here, but I ask kids all the time, grade 7 through 12, when I see them in the hall, I ask them, tell me what you do. Mm-hmm. And I want them to tell me something that they do. Mm-hmm. Just coming to school and breathing, we can do that a lot of places. Yeah. I want all of our kids to be involved in something because if people are involved in something, they feel more attached to the organization and they do better. They do better academically, they do better socially. So again, if you're interested in being part of our family, give us a call and we'll see what we can do.
We are VR. Go Wildcats. We'll be right back. Coons Corner Deli and Catering, I might add, is closed today. They'll be getting back on track right away for a brand new year from all of them at Coons Corner Deli and Catering. A big old happy New Year.
Planning for the future is one of the greatest gifts we can give our loved ones. At Langley Funeral Home and Radney Funeral Home, we are here to guide you with compassion, helping you make choices that bring peace of mind. Pre-planning means your wishes are honored and your family is free to focus on what truly matters, cherishing every memory. Because love, care, and dignity should last a lifetime. Langley Funeral Home and Radney Funeral Home, here for you, always.
And obituaries brought to you by our friends at Radney Funeral Home and Langley Funeral Home. And graveside search for Mrs. Mavis P. Stevens, 102 of Birmingham, will be Wednesday, January the 7th at 12:30 at Hillview Memorial Park. The family will also receive friends on Wednesday from 10 to 12 at Radney Funeral Home. Radney Funeral Home is in charge of that service. To the Stevens family and to other families that have lost loved ones, our heart goes out to each and every one of you. To the men and women that are fighting for our freedom, God bless you. God bless the USA, and Happy New Year.
When you want quality, selection, price, superior financing, and a pain-free buying experience, look no further than Sons Automotive Group of Montgomery and Auburn. Sons of Montgomery offers the best selection of Kias, Chryslers, Dodges, Jeeps, and Ram trucks. Conveniently located on Eastern Boulevard, Sons Ford of Auburn is the region's Ford volume dealer. And when you shop at any Sons location, they will maximize all incentives and financing options for anyone's credit. Whether Kia, Chrysler, Dodge, Jeep, or Ram in Montgomery, or Ford in Auburn, Sons Automotive treats you like family because they are family driven.
The Sure Shot Outdoors is located on Highway 280 in Alexander City across from Chick-fil-A. Sporting goods store that always has a great selection of footwear, men's and ladies apparel, cookware for camping and home, firearms and shells year-round. Also, online store with financing is available. Owner Scott Watson invites you to come by today to see what the Sure Shot Outdoors has to offer you. Again, the Sure Shot, Highway 280, Alexander City.
Wharf Casual Seafood is serving up the ultimate game day feast. Their family meal deals are the MVP on game day. Make dinner easy before the big game. Every bite's a win at Wharf Casual Seafood. Check out their menu at wharfcasualseafood.com.
Experience the freedom of mobility with Arise, our safe and clean public transportation serving all of Tallapoosa County. Keep your independence and leave the driving to us. Our handicapped accessible vehicles provide affordable fares based on age and distance. A mobile community is a thriving community. Wherever you need to go, we'll take you there. Call 256-329-8444 to schedule your trip today. Arise, your ride to a better life.
Music Depot, Highway 280, Alexander City, right next to Depot Gun and Pond. Owner Andy Tucker says, come on in. $99 out the door, acoustic or electric guitars. And when it comes to band equipment, they got every type band equipment amplifiers, organs, keyboards, and a little bit of everything when it comes to music. That's Music Depot, Highway 280 in Alexander City.
Gracie's Flowers and their team of cute little elves are ready to help you prepare for the holiday season. They have a beautiful selection to choose from, starting with the precious manger scene, a wreath decorated with cardinals, and a gorgeous Christmas tree filled with a variety of ornaments. Pick you up some delicious cheese straws while you're there too. So go see them today, located on Hillaby Street. Grace's Flowers is wishing you a thankful and merry holiday season.
About an hour ago, Theo airballed the game-winning shot. But with the Zaxby's Sauce Boss box, he's dunking all over these fools.
Welcome to Dunk City. I'm the mayor and the sheriff.
Who's got the sauce?
Along with fall, there's huge falling prices at Lake Martin Tractor and Outdoor for all your tractor, implements, and riding lawnmower needs. All remaining Spartan mowers must go for next year's models. And besides the year-end low prices, you can still get 0% interest up to 60 months. Lake Martin Tractor and Outdoor also has a huge selection of Mahindra tractors of all sizes with full implements packages that range from harvest or just getting your hunting site prepped. Mahindra also has up to 84 months 0% financing. So now's the time. Score big with the Lake's exclusive Spartan and Mahindra dealer. Lake Martin Tractor and Outdoor, Highway 280 across from the Home Depot.
Christopher Crumley with Enoch's Hardware Bait and Tackle. Of course, he's brand new to downtown Rockford as a hardware store and bait and tackle. But, you know, he just wants to say, hey, thank you for a great start to 2025. Look forward to seeing you in 2026. Happy New Year's from Enoch's Hardware Bait and Tackle. Well, Happy New Year again. I know we're saying that a lot today, but now, did we save the best for last? I don't think so. No. But he's fixing to tell us all about it. A CEO of Russell Medical, been there coming up on 20 years, believe it or not. The one and only from Brewton, Alabama, Jim Peace. How you doing, buddy?
Hey, I'm good. How you doing, birthday boy?
Mr. Two Feathers, man. I have gotten, and thank you, number one, for inviting me to y'all's group every now and then. I just absolutely love meeting all these guys and cutting up. And people are people. I don't care where you run into them. Do you agree with that statement?
Absolutely, absolutely. You know, I think there's 13 Two Feather Society members.
Two Feathers. Tell them where that came from.
Well, you know, I've always had this fetish for Indian stuff. I mean, I've always loved it. I've always felt like I was born at the wrong time.
I'm kind of the same way, Jim.
No, I was out on my motorcycle back earlier in the year, and I found this 7-foot Indian, and he had 2 feathers on him, and he stands about 7'2", and I told the guy, I said, I gotta buy that Indian. Mm-hmm. He said, well, you know, I hadn't thought about selling it. It's been in my store for over 20 years. Mm-hmm. He said, how you gonna get it home on that motorcycle? I said, well, you let me worry about that.
I'd love to. I'll be darned.
But anyway, no, it's a fun group. We all have a lot of things in common. We all enjoy each other, and it's just fun. You know, it's one night a week, and come if you can. And we're trying to start a new tradition. So, and KD is a member of the Two Feather Society, but he's also had a birthday yesterday.
Yeah, a while back. Of course, we pre-recorded this show on December the 15th of all, and of course, I did turn 73 on the 14th.
You don't look 73, KD.
Don't feel 73. I'm going to tell you why I don't feel 73.
That black hat's what it is.
In the last couple of years, because you're working on 2 years since you fell and had your accident in your own home, really a tragic thing. But I know Jim Peace better than I've ever known him in the last couple of years, because hanging out with you and Robert Reams and walking. But I've seen you go, and I've told you this before out here. I've seen you go from a man that could just barely move to a man that can move really good because of physical therapy right here at Russell Medical.
Oh, absolutely. I tell you, they've really helped me so much. I mean, I went from physical therapy to personal trainer days, and so I do personal training 3 days a week, and it's me trying to make certain that I continue my progress to get back to my old self. But I always say this, my kids, life is what you make it. And I've decided that I am not gonna not do the things that I enjoy doing. And so between Kara Tidwell and Robert and Amy and others out there, I tell you, they've really done a phenomenal job of getting me back to being my old self. Can't play golf yet. Haven't given up on that yet, but
you can ride your motorcycle.
But I can ride that motorcycle, and I can fish, and I can do other things with my friends. So it's all good. And I can get on the floor with my grandkids. That's one of my goals.
I was going to bring that up. I remember 2 years ago, right after this happened, I'll never forget because I have grandchildren. And I love being able to pick them up. But I saw Lisa come up there, your lovely wife, bring those 2 grands up there, and you couldn't pick them up. And that, I'm in the gym, I'm looking at, and that broke my. I'll never forget that.
That was tough.
That was taken away from you.
Well, you're right. That's one of the things that when you have grandkids, you learn to appreciate this statement, but they are so much. To your world. From the day they arrive, every morning Lisa and I have FaceTime with them.
Oh, okay.
And so they call me Bubba. Unless they want something, then they call me Bubs. But it's just, it just opens my heart every day to see those kids and to hear them, to hear them word say my word, my name. It just tears your heart apart. Love it.
So when they say Bubs, you know they're fixing to cost you.
That's right. That's exactly right. I got one of them that really likes motorcycles.
Oh, really?
Yeah, and I keep wanting to buy that first little mini bike.
Did you have a mini bike?
No, I never had anything like that. No, I will say that's not true. I did have a little bitty go-kart with a motor on it.
Really?
Yeah.
Did you ever race it?
I got stitches on it twice. Still have scars. No, it's just my brother and I, just an old wore-out go-kart. I had an uncle that loved motorcycles. And I'd spend the summers with my grandmother, and he'd come in from all parts of the country on these motorcycles over the years. And I'd go out there and get on them, and he'd ride me on them. And I just had a fascination.
Wow, so that's...
So it's my uncle. Yeah, my Uncle Jerry. He passed away several years ago, but he loved motorcycles. He worked at Monsanto up in Anniston. And so I've had a fetish for motorcycles.
I'll be darned.
I've had my share of motorcycles.
What was your first one? Was it a Harley?
It was. It was called a Harley Dyna Wide Glide. It was. I rode it 1 year and realized just how much I hated it.
Oh, really? Why?
Well, it had these forward controls, and my posture did not allow me to sit back with my feet elevated. So
does Lisa ride with you?
She'll occasionally ride to lunch or somewhere.
I've never asked that.
I've carried her up in the mountains before and spent a couple of days just riding around. She likes to shop, so I like to take her on the motorcycle shopping because she can't buy a lot.
You can't get much on that.
Exactly.
But you got a little thing that goes on the back up now.
No, she's learned there's this thing called UPS.
Just bring it to me.
Just bring it to me. That's right. But she knows I love it, and so she enjoys it. Whenever I ask her, she does enjoy it, just because she knows I love it.
You being the CEO of Russell Medical over the last fixing to be 20 years, you've had to have her support.
Oh wow! Yeah,
big time.
Yeah. I tell friends of mine that I've sat in this seat now for 40 years. God bless me.
Wow.
At the bright age of 26 to give me my first hospital.
Where was that?
It was in a little town called Glenwood, Georgia, right outside of Vidalia, Georgia.
Never known that.
It was a small little hospital, and I was there for about a year and a half, and we did some things that just really put that little place on the map over there, and I realized just how much I loved the opportunity to give something to the community that needed. It needed.
What did it need?
Well, ophthalmology was not something they had available to them, and there were nursing homes in the area that did not have an ophthalmologist, and they had just started these cataract lenses.
What is
It's an eye doctor.
Okay.
It's not an optometrist, which is more of a glasses, annual.
Okay.
But
it was their specialty.
It was their specialty was surgery of the eyes, and they had just came out with these lens implants that you hear about now. And so we bought a van, and we would go out to nursing homes and go out in communities where people had no transportation and bring them in.
There was a need.
And do surgery. And I can't tell you how many people came up to me, 4, 5, 6 days later and said, just came by the office, this little hospital, and said, "Thank you so much.
Wow.
I can see again." And it wasn't anything I had done, but it was something that we gave back to the community to help. So that just started my love and passion for the business. And of course, over the years, Lisa's been amazing to go wherever I wanted to go. And we've had our share. I don't know, this may be the 8th hospital that we've moved to over the years. We kind of slowed down a little bit when the kids came along. But we moved about and got some experience. We worked in the for-profits and the non-profits of the world and had an opportunity to see what that looked like. And then we went to a tertiary facility, and we were at the Columbus Regional Medical Center for a number of years. In fact, my kids were both born when we were there.
Really?
And I love that.
Where was that?
Columbus, Georgia.
Okay.
Yeah, it's called the Medical Center back then, but today it's called Columbus Regional. It's owned by Piedmont now. And I enjoyed that. I enjoyed that exposure to things that I didn't know. It wasn't. I didn't know what I didn't know. And when I went in over there, I had an opportunity to see the closure of how you connect the dots. And it really just, I think it made me appreciate my work even more. So
all those things that you did, those 8 hospitals, it grew you to where you are today. And we'll be right back and talk more with Jim Peace from Russell Medical. Lake Martin, Dave Area Chamber of Commerce, man, it's a lot of changes have occurred there in 2025. First CEO is there, Bridget Thornell, loving it and really excited about this brand new year we're in, 2026. Happy New Year from Lake Martin, Dadeville Area Chamber of Commerce.
For years, Tom Watley's been a name you can trust to represent you, and now you can depend on Tom Watley Law, LLC to handle all of your legal needs. Tom has over 20 years of practice in criminal defense, probate needs, and estate planning. Tom Watley Law supports the communities of Lee and Tallapoosa County and can handle all your legal needs or refer you to their network of specialty attorneys. When it counts, call Tom Watley Law, LLC at 334-559-3420 or online at tomwatleylaw.org. No representation is made that the quality of legal services to be provided is greater than that of other attorneys.
Ivy Creek Healthcare is excited to showcase their newest clinic, Ivy Creek Family Care of Lake Martin, located conveniently near the main entrance to Stillwater's on Highway 49 South in Dadeville. Ivy Creek Family Care of Lake Martin is an urgent care with walk-ins welcome. Whether you need lab work, x-rays, or immediate care, find comfort here at Ivy Creek Family Care of Lake Martin. Ivy Creek, here when you need us most. 256-827-5379.
Little Lambs and Ivy Day School, located on East South Street in Dadeville, is a great place for children to stay. Miss Peggy is a talented angel with a staff that works hard to achieve happiness for all. Miss Peggy is also very involved in the community that she loves. Just like her children at Little Lambs and Ivy, teachers helping children, children helping children. Swing by and see Mrs. Peggy for more information. Or call 256-825-9415. That's 256-825-9415.
Hillaby Towers is an affordable senior citizens community located in Alexander City on Highway 22 East. Spacious one-bedrooms are available now. Great location, peaceful setting, comfortable living where pets are allowed and utilities are included. Call today to find out more information on Alexander City's best-kept secret, 256-329-0552. That's Hillaby Towers in Alexander City.
For air that's cool and clean, call Senza Green. For air that's cool and clean, care about the air you breathe, call Senza Green.
Turn to the experts at Sensagreen and find out how to get up to $1,000 in Carrier Cool Cash rebates. Visit Sensagreen.com today to be worry-free when it comes to your home comfort and indoor air quality.
For air that's cool and clean, care about the air you breathe, call Senza Green.
If you haven't been to Big B Barbecue in Alex City, then you're missing the best barbecue around. Big B has everything from the best pulled or chopped pork, chicken, and beef to cheeseburgers and grilled chicken salads. Bring your friends and family out for a great dinner and sit outside on our beautiful patio, or sit inside and enjoy your meal by the fireplace. So come in and join us and enjoy the best barbecue in the area only at Big B Barbecue, located on Highway 22 West in Alex City.
If you listen carefully, you'll hear the roads of Alabama calling. And Sarah Honda has your answer. Serving you for over 40 years with one of the largest Honda and pre-owned inventories in the state and the Sarah Promise. Our best deal when you buy or trade, a 72-hour exchange policy, a no-hassle trade-in promise. Written offers are good for 7 days. And our best service promise. Our factory-certified technicians help keep your vehicle running smoothly. That's why Alabama can be yours to discover in a new vehicle from Sarah Honda in Sylacauga.
Lee Boys Barbecue, downtown Rockford, Alabama. The Lees say thank you so much for a great jump start in 2025. They're located in the heart of downtown Rockford, and from their heart, they want to say a big old happy New Year to you all from Lee Boys Barbecue. Come back in here and join us on this New Year's show. Happy New Year 2026 is here. And this man is still going to be here, but he's going to be stepping down as the CEO of Russell Medical, my friend, my buddy Jim Peace. Are you looking forward to it?
You know, I am. I think the closer that it gets, the a little more maybe nervous that I get about it.
Really?
I mean, this is all I've done for 40 years. So,
Yeah.
you know, it's an exciting time, but it's also a little bit of a nervous time. And Lisa and I are talking about all the things that we want to go do, and so we've got some things that we definitely are going to be doing in February. And I love the Eagles. I've been to see the Eagles a couple times in concert.
Never known that.
Yeah, and so we're going to go. She's found, you know, they've got the Sphere out in Las Vegas, and the Wizard of Oz is out there. So I told her, I said, I'd love to go see the Wizard of Oz in the Sphere. So she called them to get tickets, and when she called, she found out that the Eagles were out there.
No.
So, yeah, so we're going out.
So in February?
Yeah, I think it's the end of February. We're going to go out and see.
I've never known this about you.
Our friends, Marty and Mabry Cook, are going to go with us.
Oh, good. The Magic Man.
Yeah, yes, if you call him that.
Mr. Pooh Man.
Yeah, he's the progressive man is what he is.
Over the last several years, I've really become to love Mabry Cook. I know y'all are good friends. Y'all been good friends for many years.
Yeah.
And that's the thing with our relationship, our friendship over the last couple of years. You and I have talked about it. I said, you know, you talking about retiring? I said, you know, you got to those grandchildren. That time you spend with them, you don't get that back, Jim.
No, and I think that's, you know, I've seen some friends over the last year or so that have retired and something has happened, or haven't retired and something has happened, and I just, you know, it's time. It is. They always say you'll know when it's your time, and I always said no, I'll go in my 70s because I enjoy what I'm doing, and. But I don't know that I can remember that first week in September. You know, I kept telling Lisa, I just feel like it's time for me to go.
Wow.
And it was largely driven by a friend who had a health issue, And I said, I don't want to be that. I just don't want to do that. I want to be able to go and to do a few things. Not say I want to go for a week. I just want to go do a few things.
But you're still going to be involved.
Yes.
With the hospital. Y'all got a big a plan, and you're looking down the road. You have to.
Yeah, absolutely. So we are in the throes of recruiting a replacement CEO. We've got a team together working with UAB in that quest as well. And so hopefully we can find a CEO that will come in and get started sometime after February.
Okay.
Right now, it's probably going to be somewhere in April or May.
Okay.
But get someone in play. We've got all the leadership at the hospital involved in that process. Obviously, the board. We're going to ask the medical staff leadership to be engaged in the interviews as well, and then the leadership there at UAB is also engaged in that process. So we're encouraged by the journey that we're going down. I have shared with the board that if they chose to ask me, that's their decision, of course, I'd be honored to serve on the hospital board going forward. When and if that day comes along, and if not, it's okay. Somewhere down the road, I'm sure there'll be an opportunity, and they probably would reach out. But I love the hospital. I love this community, and Lisa and I have we've made this our home. We've shared that this is where we're going to retire, and we've got some great friends that are here. And as I say, I love the hospital. We've got a long-range strategic plan that we're working on right now. In fact, we're going to the board this week with the final draft, and it's a 5-year plan that encompasses things that we've been working on over the years, and also encompasses things that we haven't necessarily talked about that we see out there in the future, that we want to make sure it gets sort of a roadmap of what that looks like. I've shared many times that rural health care across the country, but especially in Alabama, because of the way we're reimbursed by Medicare, it is struggling. We truly are struggling mightily. And I'm hoping that this administration that we're seeing in Washington is going to change some of that, have an impact on some of that. But it all is a part of the Affordable Care Act and what that did to health care. And it doesn't matter what we bill for our service, it's what we're paid for our service.
What you get back.
And I don't know of another business that can do what we do and survive the way we're compensated for it, and that's a big, huge struggle for us. And so when you're paid 29 cents on the dollar, what your cost is, what your charge is, it doesn't take long.
That's not a good return on your money.
It's not. It's not. And but I'm optimistic that there are going to be some opportunities for us in the future. Some of the things that we're working on is going to help improve that. But in the meantime, it's a struggle. It is. And I know you go by our facility, and we're proud of our facility. We're proud of the services out there.
It shows.
Well, it does. It shows not because Jim Peace is there. It shows because there's so many dedicated people out there that do care about the way our hospital looks and the way we present and the way that we care and the outcomes of our patients. I see a lot of this crap on social media, and I'm going to call it that because that's exactly what it is.
Yeah.
Listen, we encounter over 150,000 patients a year at Russell. Now, I know that's hard to believe in a small hospital, but that's how many touch points we have. The bulk of our challenges is in our emergency room, and it's hard in an emergency room. Wait times can be challenging, and we constantly try to get our staff to understand communication is the key to all things. I don't care if it is a 3-hour or 4-hour wait. If you just talk to them and communicate with the patient so that they know where they're at along their journey. We're trying to bring our physicians who are a part of another organization called Nugent together to understand that, it's one thing to treat the patient, but it's another to put your hand on them and say it's going to be okay.
Yeah, you're right.
And so trying to bring those kind of things to the table is important. I tell my friends who call me on the phone and said, hey, I was out in the emergency room the other night. I was there for 4 hours. I said, well, you could have gone down the road and stayed 8, or better yet, go to Birmingham and you can stay a day. That's not saying that's right. I'm just saying that's, I know every morning by 10 o'clock what the wait times were from the day before in the emergency room by patient. I know what their wait times are. And so I know that because we're working towards trying to reduce that. We want to get that better, but most importantly, we want to get better at communicating. Because sometimes, you come in with a sick, and you're the most important thing in the world. But at the same time, there may be 2 ambulances that came in before you with heart patients that we're dealing with.
It's priority.
It is an emergency room. But our average wait time right now, all patients in the ER is just shy of 3 hours. So, I tell my wife when she says, hey, I feel bad, I feel like I need to go to the emergency room. I said, well, it's going to take us 3 hours, sweetie. It is. It's a journey. But again, we've got projects that we want to do, and I'm excited about doing those. Lisa is one of those that has had to put up with all the craziness over the years and the stresses over the years.
Thank you.
But yes, absolutely. Thank you.
Let me tell you about this guy right here before he gets out of here. The last couple of years being with you, with Robert, walking, exercise, whatever we're doing, this guy, Jim Peace, stops and talks to every employee he can. Now, a lot of that he's being kind to them, but a lot of it is getting out of work, working out. But another thing, I'm sweating. It's July. I'm sweating. I'm a mess. This guy still looks suave and debonair. His hair's not even messed up. I ain't never seen anybody like him in my life, but I'm going to go back to what you do. And I'm not joking about the employees. You truly care for every one of them, not just them. Your mom's still doing okay. Your son, I know he was sick. You know about him, and I've always been impressed with that.
Well, I care about my staff.
I know you do.
I do. I care about my staff because they care about me. I love all those guys that are there, and that's going to be the hardest part, I think, is stepping away from that. I've always said to the volunteers there that one day I'd come back and volunteer, and I will. I want to take some time off, but I want to be a part of the hospital and to volunteer just because of the pride that's out there. And the commitment that so many people make to the community. We've got over 100 volunteers at our hospital. I think that speaks volumes to not only our community, but to our organization when you have that many people that want to give of their time every week to give back to someone else in our hospital. I know hospitals in this state that are much bigger than we are that couldn't even say they're close to 100 volunteers. So, it's one of those things that it just runs deep. Listen, if people have had a bad experiences at our organization, I just encourage you, when you have those experiences, that's what they pay us for. Call us. Let us at least sit down with you. I can't tell you how many times I've sat down in that conference room in there with a physician or a nurse or whoever with a patient and a family member of a patient and just said, look, I know we can't make that right, and I know we messed up. I get it, and I'm sorry we didn't do a better job of that. But let's talk about what we can do to improve for someone else, or let's talk about what it is that, in your mind, we did wrong, so we can make certain that these are the things that we did. Because sometimes, the patient doesn't understand what we're doing back there in the background, and so a lot of times people will leave and say, I didn't understand that, and I appreciate it. It makes it. It answers questions.
Thank you so much. Appreciate you.
Yeah.
Best of luck with
Thank you for your
retirement.
friendship. Happy New Year.
Yeah, Happy New Year. You ain't seen nothing yet to 2026. Happy New Year. We'll see you next year. Let's talk about it. They're going to be open today. I'm talking about Playhouse Cinema. David will be playing. Avatar will be playing Fire and Ash. And, not Ash, Fire and Air. No, it is Ash. A little bitty words there. And then The Housemaid will be playing today, January the 1st. Now, tomorrow, January the 2nd, don't have that lineup yet. You'll find out tomorrow.
Ready for an unforgettable escape? Jump into adventure at Lake Martin, Alabama. From thrilling water sports to peaceful fishing spots, It's love at first bite every time you cast your line. Want more excitement? Catch an event with our vibrant festivals, concerts, and fishing tournaments all year long. And when the sun sets, dive downtown to discover local shops, delicious dining, and warm southern hospitality. Explore Lake Martin, where every moment is an adventure waiting to happen.
At C&T Electric, our clients are our priority. For the safety and security of your family and home, our technicians are professionally trained, drug tested, background checked, and wear uniforms with name tags. We're proud to have served the Elk City, Dadeville, and Lake Martin areas for the past 10 years. Give us a call at 256-234-0007 for all your electrical service and repair needs, or visit us on the web at www.cntelectricllc.com and spell out the word "and."
At Central Alabama Community College, we provide a quality education that will set you up for success. Whether you're pursuing a degree or advancing your career with technical training, CAC offers premier programs at 4 campuses in Alexander City, Childersburg, Prattville, and Talladega. From industrial, electronics to machining, our students are prepared for the workforce or further education. At CAC, you'll enjoy vibrant campus life, exciting athletics, and personalized support, all at an affordable price. Your future starts here at CAC. Apply today.
The Morris Haynes Law Firm focuses on representing those who have been injured or mistreated by the wrongful acts of others. We have offices in Ellick City and Birmingham, but we have been calling Ellick City home for over 30 years. If you find yourself in need of a lawyer, give us a call at Morris Haynes, 256-329-2000. We would be honored to help you.
Visit our new locations in Gadsden and Oxford today.
Butterfly's Gift Shop is located in downtown Dadeville, Alabama, behind the historic courthouse. Little Miss Paisley enjoys shopping, game day apparel, Chimney Rock hot sauce, caps, and a whole lot more. Then through the doors to Sweet Magnolia's Salon and Spa, where the girls are doing massages, hair, and facials. Mallory is now a skin consultant. Love doing hair and makeup for weddings. That's Sweet Magnolia Salon and Spa in downtown Dadeville.
You've dreamed about the perfect house, a place to call your own, and a place to not only stretch out, but to grow. Auto Owners protects your house because to you, it's home. That's simple human sense. Happy to help, man. I was just over there talking to myself anyway.
And welcome back to the show on a brand new year. You know, you've probably gotten sick of me talking about 2026 going to be a great year. It's just the way I feel. I've just got a, and I don't remember ever having a feeling like this for such a great year. Maybe it's, I don't know. I don't know. We just hope for the best. You know, we started off, because the show was pre-recorded a couple of weeks ago. We started the show off with Mike Dinsmore, our Ellick City mayor, and just enjoyed his visit out here. Then Jay Reyes, Ellick City superintendent of our school superintendent, talking about this beautiful Benjamin Russell High School that's going to open up this month. And then we winded up with the CEO of Russell Medical, fixing to retire soon. My buddy Jim Peace, and I've just enjoyed all those guests, but messed right around and didn't do the most important thing. And it's nobody's fault but old KD's right here. And what I'm talking about is the thought of the day. You know, I'm just going to talk about 2025, 2026, and I'll be very personal with you with this thought of the day. In our household with Ellen and Dean, this whole year having to go through her cancer issues with radiation and the chemo and then the operations, it's been a rough year for her. But you know, every day when I say my prayers, I end it with my wife. Give her the strength, the courage, and the attitude, and of course the healing from the doctors and the doctor staff and everybody that's been involved. But I know who was in charge. It was my buddy upstairs. I mean, she wanted those prayers. We got those prayers, and we continue to hopefully get those prayers from you. But I guess I'm just talking to other families that go through this. It can be tough. I know there's a lot of folks that are a whole lot worse than us, but you know what? I still have her. I still have Mrs. Dean, and we're looking forward to a great 26. Maybe that's what I've been so excited about is 2026. I know I'm fixing to have a wife that's going to feel good again, and to see her feel good makes me feel good. So my thought of the day is just to hug your family, tell them you love them, and if you've had some squabbles with them in 2025 or prior, let's clean that up. Maybe we need to say a little prayer for you. So my prayer is this to each and every one of you. Hoping this is going to be a great 2026. I hope if you don't have prayer in your daily doings, my prayer to you is to put prayer in your life. Put the man upstairs in your life. From me and the man upstairs, happy New Year. I'm looking forward to many days, many great days out here on the front porch as it starts its 31st year. Amen. Folks, we got I messed around too and kind of messed up on the time because we didn't start off with the thought for the day. So make sure we got that in. I want, Brian, if you don't mind, put that American flag up there. That's the other thing that we're able to start right here or do every day on the front porch is to wave that flag because we have the freedom to wave that flag, even our own elks. And this right here, I know Flag Day is June the 14th, but this just came out from our elks. Elks Lodge across the United States, Puerto Rico, and the Panama Canal Zone will proudly observe Flag Day, continuing a deeply rooted tradition that began in 1908 with the Benevolent Protective Orders of the Elks. The Elks remain, listen to this, the Elks remain the only fraternal organization in the country, thank you boys and girls, that mandates an annual formal observance of Flag Day. The Orders of Reverence for the American flag was formally established in 1908 when the Elks Grand Lodge designated June 14th as Flag Day. Now, the tradition gained national recognition in 1916 when President Woodrow Wilson proclaimed it a day of celebration. It became an official observance in 1949 when President Harry S. Truman, an Elks member himself from Independence, Missouri, signed it into law. So to the Elks, for what you do for our community, thank you. But what you do for the United States of America, waving that flag like you do and observing that flag like you do, God bless you and God bless America. And I didn't think about that. Very fitting for this year as the United States of America turns 250 years old. Happy birthday. Hey, right here on Kalijah Country 97.5, Saturday, the Auburn Tigers basketball are live at Stigman Coliseum in Athens, Georgia, as they take on the Georgia Bulldogs. Pre-game coverage begins at 11:30 with tips set for 12 right here on Kalijah Country 97.5. Let's go to a few openings and closings in downtown Alexander City. If you heard us earlier and found out the Carlisle's drug will be closing. In fact, yesterday was their last day, 12/31. So we're looking forward, and they've been around for a long time. So to Kenny Riley, Larkin Radney, our prayers and thoughts are with you guys. I know you're going to be looking for somebody to come in there, and maybe that's going to be that big punch in 2026. We got a brand new Carlisle in downtown Alexander City. Heck, it's been there since 1914. Right across the road, still on Main Street. Of course, Bailey's is closed today. They will be open from 10 to 5 on the second day of January. And then on Saturday, they'll be open 10 until 2. So just want to let you know on that. Saturday, January the 3rd, Anthem Edition, 6 o'clock. Their gospel group, they'll be singing at the New Providence Baptist Church, Pearson Chapel Road in Alexander City, Alabama. First Baptist Church over in Dadeville. Prayer Boot Camp, ages 18 and up, January 9th and 10th. So you can get in touch with them over, and let me give you their number over there to get registered for this, 256-825-6232. Let me go ahead and tell you this before we leave. Announcements, things that you want us to announce here on the front porch. We'll meet Scott. Scott. Oh, I forgot. He wasn't here. We will be glad to announce those. You can either text me or you can email me, KennyDeanAC@gmail.com. We'll be right back. You talk about making some memories in 2025. Well, the ones you had at the Mitchell House, I know it was a great memory. But for those that will be looking at 2026 to make more memories, get in touch with Vivian Autry at MitchellHouseEvents.com today.
I'm Joseph Dean with Lake Martin Funeral Home and Cremation in Dadeville. We're located at 16797 Highway 280, which is on the corner of 280 and 49 North. With an on-site crematory in Opelika and a cemetery in Tallapoosa County, we are a full-service funeral home. To get in touch with us, feel free to come by or call us, 256-750-0381. And for any other questions, you can visit the website at lakemartinfuneralhome.com.
Brown Nursing Home on Washington Street in Alexander City is a 68-bed facility. Therapies offered are physical, occupational, speech, IV, and wound healing. Very important to know, Brown Nursing Home accepts most insurances. Catherine Sykes is the RN Director of Nursing, Dr. Timothy Corbin is the Medical Director, and Dylan Beagles is the Administrator, and one fine staff that'll take care of you. It's all about you at Brown Nursing Home. 256-329-9061.
For all your camping needs, you need to head to Camping World in Salem. Travel trailers, fifth wheels, Class C, small trailers. Camping World in Salem has them. If you're looking for RV accessories, you need to head to Camping World in Salem. Hitch and tow, RV essentials, RV lifestyle, RV interior. Whatever you need for your RV, Camping World in Salem has you covered. 3141 Lee Road 179, just off Highway 280 in Salem under the giant American flag.
S&S Tire is the #1 tire and service dealer in the entire Lake Martin region for reasons. First, S&S works on all makes and models, including imports, and our advanced trained ASE master tech can pinpoint and correct problems before they happen. S&S Tire sells by volume, and that allows us to demand the best price on all major brands, including Michelin, Goodyear, and Toyo. Most importantly, S&S Tire and Auto lives, works, worships, and interacts in our home community. S&S Tire, #1 for many reasons, but most importantly, #1 for your satisfaction.
There's only one clear choice in the Lake Martin area for plumbing, heating, and air. That's All Clear Plumbing and Air. Our professionally trained technicians offer full service repair and installation on all major brands. From drips to water heaters, thermostats to entire air conditioning and heating systems, and everything in between. Our fast, reliable, and guaranteed top-notch customer service will keep you informed and up to speed through the entire process. Call us today or look for us on Facebook and Instagram at All Clear Plumbing and Air, 256-496-2056. License number 19172.
Benton Clearing and Grading is Cody and LD Benton, and they get your job in sight. Moving dirt is a clean job to them. Clearing a lot for your home or business is what they do, and they do it right. Call LD or Cody today at 256-397-2531 or 397-2532 for a quote today. I promise you, they'll do the job right. That's Benton Clearing and Grading.
We get it. Easy isn't always easy. A simple paint job turns into drywall quick. At Russell Do-It Center at Building Supply, we got you covered. With 9 locations across central Alabama, contractors and do-it-yourselfers can trust we have your back. Our experienced staff is here to be the voice of reason when projects get tough. Whether online or in-store, shop all the best brands with our Best Rewards loyalty program. Russell Do-It Center and Building Supply, local since 1984.
Well, let's wrap this show up with something a little bit different. We dug into the Barnyard Jamboree from about 8 years ago, going on 9, with Ella Langley. Now, folks that keep up with the country music, especially today's country music, know who I'm talking about. Ella Langley's from Hope Hull, Alabama. We're fixing to show you here, let her do a couple of songs she did 8 years ago when she was 17 years old. This year, or this 2025, Academy Country Music Association New Female Artist of the Year, Single of the Year, Video of the Year, and it just goes on and on and on. Miss Ella Langley.
Toward the sun, shadows crossing past the fly like feathers on a run. Falling into you, calling out your name, pulling all the broken strings. My heart is not a game. I fall, I fly, I fear, I cry, I sail, I swim, I sink, I sigh. But I can't see the way, so I keep flying on this rainy day. Now we're passing through of what will yet remain. Winds are blowing, shifting sands that never stay the same. Haven't got a clue, your lips have such a stain, remaining a reminder that there's no one left to blame. I fall, I fly, I fear, I cry, sail, I swim, I sink, I sigh, calling for the clouds clear away. I'm just one bird in a million, looking for sunburned path across the sky left the shadows of your unforgiving eye. I'm further than you're ever gonna fly, calling for the clouds to clear away. I'm just one bird in a million, looking for a place to stay. We can't go the same direction, but I can see the way, so I keep flying. On this rainy day, on this rainy day, on this rainy day. Secret stories never told, like whispers to the wind. The words just blow away like an echo in your head. A pebble in the well so far, and down below into the dark. Say nothing, see nothing, hear nothing. Doesn't make it gone. You were once a tree full of life. Can't you see what it's done to you? Who you're supposed to be. The act goes on to start the show. It's hard pretending like we don't know. It's up to you and what you choose to do. Secret shadows slip away as light destroys their hiding place. A shining star turn to dark. You think they care, but they really don't. When they look at you, they just see what they want, but the pain's still there. It's not going anywhere.
boy, Chick-fil-A says, thank you for a great 2025. We looking forward to it. We got some new things we want to offer you in 2026. Happy New Year from Chick-fil-A.
The all-new Winter Timber is now open. Located right next to the Walmart Market across from the Auburn Mall. If the outdoors is your lifestyle, Winter Timber is your new headquarters. From rifles, ammo, and hunting supplies, camo, and all the outdoor essentials, they've got it in stock and ready for you. Winter Timber is here to serve Auburn, Opelika, and the entire Lake Martin area. And they'll make the drive worth it. For the best selection and the best service in outdoor gear, one name says it all. Winter Timber, the best in outdoor needs.
Furniture, located in the heart of downtown Dadeville, Alabama, is rocking these days with a great selection of quality rocking chairs and Adirondacks, dining room tables, bedding, sofa sectionals, and even a Cinderella carriage bed frame. Donald Payne has been in the furniture business for decades. It's simple. If you don't see it, say, Donald, can you find it for me? That's Payne Furniture, downtown Dadeville, Alabama. 256-825-7727 is the number.
Cloud9 is a lifestyle boutique downtown Alexander City. We're right on Main Street next to Carlisle's, and we're open from 10 to 5 Monday through Friday and 10 to 2 on Saturdays. We offer a variety of items ranging from ladies' clothing from size extra small to 2XL. We have baby clothes, including newborn gifts. We have wedding registries and the beloved Diva Wash. If you know, you know. Follow us on social media and come see us today on Main Street.
Hi, my name's Mac Alexander. This is my wife, Carolyn Alexander. And the reason we love our church, it's just an awesome family of believers in Jesus Christ. And our church genuinely has a heart for souls and community.
And we love our Sunday school class. It's a wonderful group of people, and we pray for each other in the good times and in the hard times.
Wintertime in the South is mild compared to other parts of the country, but we still tend to be less active and spend more time indoors. Show your heart some love this winter by getting it checked out at the UAB Heart and Vascular Clinic at Russell Medical. I'm Dr. Kevin Sublett, and our entire clinic is dedicated to keeping your heart healthy. We're right here in your own community and backed by the knowledge and expertise of UAB Medicine. Make an appointment today by calling 256-234-2644 or visit uabmedicine.org/heartrussell.
Carlisle Heating and Air says it's tune-up time for your HVAC system. Having your unit tuned up increases energy efficiency and can reduce the wear and tear on your unit. Call Carlisle Heating and Air today at 256-234-0019 for a price. Serving the Lake Martin area, Alexander City, Dadeville, Jackson Gap, and Goodwater. Don't get hot, be cool. Call Carlisle Heating and Air today at 256-234-0019. Don't get hot, be cool.
Gear up for the holidays with great offers from Glenn Smith Chevrolet. Right now, get a new Chevy Silverado 4x4 Crew Cab, discounted up to $14,750 off MSRP. Or a new Chevy Traverse, discounted up to $6,000 off. And the new Chevy Equinox is up to $5,000 off. Plus, we'll make your season even brighter with no payments until April. Glenn Smith Chevrolet in Opelika. Get ready to smile.
Round Fuller, thank you, buddy. Elliott City Mayor Mike Dinsmore, thank you. Also, Superintendent of Elliott City Schools, talking about the new Benjamin Russell campus, Jay Reyes, thank you. And fixing to retire this year, but we'll still be seeing him around, the one and only, my buddy Jim Peace. Thank y'all so much for taking your time to be with us. And Ella Langley, see, that's what happens when you work and you work and you work and you work, and maybe being at the right place at the right time. having the right people around you. But congratulations, Ella Langley, for all your success in 2025, and I hope you got many, many years. But thanks for hanging out with us in the old Barnyard Jamboree many, many years ago. And I know we didn't do the song to it, but locally, our old buddy Rexton Lee wrote that the Barnyard Jamboree tune and sang it and did a heck of a job. In fact, producing this show still today, Ryan Fuller produced that show that Ella Langley was in, and one of his buddies was on the, what do you call that, cahoon? Yeah, them little drummer things. So that's what people use out here use this for drums. Hey, y'all have a great day. We'll see you back out here Monday. Happy New Year.